Okay, no.
Right.
It's time for the, what is this? What is this? It's time for the blogulator.
Not the blogulator. What's up, y'all? Back with your girls, the A and B conversation. My name is Miss Andrea Camille.
Don't play with her. And I am Bianca, and this is A and B conversation.
Period.
Oh my gosh. So this is our quick video because we have so okay, so our lives have been so wild, but like not wow, but like we have so many stories, you guys. It's just like you would not believe us if it wasn't both of us here to tell you, like this literally happened. So we have a quick story time for you guys.
Quick story time. You can go ahead and start it off because it's.
Let me tell y'all something.
It starts off as your story.
Oh, that's right. Hello.
We got kids, y'all.
Yeah, sorry.
Mommy, like Mamiana.
Right, I'd be like, hold on.
I was home with my baby
Mamiana. Okay, so we have to give you background. This is a story of how we got our driver's license. Now, I have to tell you this short story first, so that way you'll understand the impact of how karma is so trifling and how it works. So,
and we are like 3 and 4 years apart. 3 years and 9 months, like 4 years.
We're 3 years, 9 months apart. So we're almost 4 years apart. I'm older, okay? I was never allowed to do half the stuff she allowed to do because by the time my sister was my age, my mom was like, girl, pop, lock it, you know, so she's trying to be cool and all this stuff, whatever. Like, mom got on my nerves. So my sister had been saying for the longest, she wanted to get her belly button done. She's been talking about it, kiki, for the longest. So finally one day, she's going to get it done and all that stuff. So, you know, you need your ID, all this type of stuff, because at the time, I think you were, because I was 19. So that means you were
17.
Like, I was 17?
I was 17.
Oh, you were 17. So I was 20. Okay, I was 20. 21. I didn't get that done when I was 20.
Because
I did because I read a
my belly button pierced was because I had found out I was pregnant like a month or two before. So I wasn't able to get
You're right, because I was like fake engaged that summer. And I definitely was 21. I forgot about that. Okay. So yeah, I'm 21. I'm going to take her up there to go get this done. We get there. What did you forget? Your ID?
No, I had my stuff, but I was like, I asked them, like, can I still get my belly button pierced? I'm pregnant. And they were like, they wouldn't let me, but I was going to get my nose too. So I did end up getting my nose pierced.
That's so cute.
But I wasn't able to get my belly button pierced. I had been like wanting my belly button pierced.
She was crying, y'all. And you know what I did? Now, not thinking about it, I was just like, well, I don't want to race the trip. I'll just get mine done real quick. You know, I wasn't thinking about getting my belly button done. None of that type of stuff. Actually, the boy at the time that I liked, like, you know, he was like whatever, like my childhood crush, whatever. Like 2 weeks prior was just like, yo, you know what I think is cute? Belly button piercing. So I was like, oh my God, today's the perfect day to go get it done. So I was just like, my boy just go get mine done. And I got my belly button pierced that day.
I was
pissed.
I was so upset. I was like, she had not been talking about it, hadn't been thinking about it, didn't care about it. But me, I was like, belly button. Like, I wanted my belly button pierced so bad.
Then I had the nerve to come out there with a cute.
I was like,
then I had the nerve to come out with a cute little thing. Like I had like a Batman one. Of course, I'm not gonna do nothing regular, so I'm showing her, look what I got today, and she's just trifling. So that's the middle of the summer. I swear to you guys. Fast forward 5 months. It's November 18th. Now I know the date because this is the day I went to go take my driver's test. Okay. Now I'm 21, whatever. I'm a late bloomer. It's so bad. I got pulled over one time by an undercover cop, and he asked how old I was, and I told him I was 21, and I didn't have my license. I was driving without my license. He was so embarrassed. He was like, I don't ever want to see you again. Get your, he said, I'm going to give you back this state ID, and I'm going to, he was like, I'm so embarrassed for you. He just like talked so bad to me. He was like, go home right now. He was like, I don't want to see you on the road no more until you get a license. So that was like 2 months prior. So I'm going to get my license, y'all. I'm 21. It's November 18th. And I remember because I was like, oh, it was my favorite Drake song at the time, November 18th. Oh, I'm going to be able to get my license and put some November 18th lyrics, you know, all stupid. Because I thought I was in Young Money for whatever weird reason. And I go, y'all. Now, mind you, my mom and my sister are there to be supportive, cheer, rah, rah.
This is how much like I wasn't supposed to be there. Like I was pregnant, so I had like a hoodie on, like a pink old hoodie that was like my favorite hoodie. You know your favorite hoodie that you wear everywhere. So I had my hoodie on, I had one earring in. I remember that vividly. Like I had one earring in, like I was just there for support.
Support these nuts because I swear to God, I get there, I do my test. I'm like, I've been up 3 days. Hit the corner, I don't run like Red Bull, vroom, stop sign. I was killing, you know what I'm saying? I do all this. And
No, that's not what
listen,
happened.
listen, this is in my head. I'm killing it. You know, oh girl, you be killing them, all that. I pull in and I'm sitting there. I'm like, period. He lets me finish the test. He writing stuff down. I'm thinking he writing congratulations, you know, signing a little sign here, sign there. So he hands me the paper back and there's a little X over the part that say fail. I'm like, why is there? He gonna be like, oh, I ain't like the way you stopped at that stop sign. And that was my favorite stop sign. I thought I was like, oh, I'm gonna stop here like 8 seconds. He said I stopped too long at the stop sign and I put my blinker on too fast at somewhere else. So he failed me. I cried in the car for like 10 minutes. Like I wouldn't get out the car, with so embarrassed. I go in, my mom's like, I'm looking all excited. Okay. She just sees me with this bucket of tears. Go ahead, Andrea. Why don't you tell the ignorant ass rest of this story? Because Mike.
So the man comes in first because she's like, so
I'm crying like somebody saw me and
he's sobbing in the car, like, what? Like she's sobbing. So he comes in like
SpongeBob tears.
So he comes in, he's like, well, she didn't pass. And we were like, oh, he was like, but you know, we still have some time for the rest of the day. Like, we have another appointment. Did you want to take your test? I was like, me? I did not schedule. Like, I did not get cute. Like, I had one earring in, like, but I'm 18. I'm like, licensed. I'm like, hell yeah. So Bianca comes in and he's getting me prepared. And she's just like in failure.
Because I didn't know what was going on. I'm thinking I'm like, why ain't nobody putting their coats back on? Like, why ain't we leaving? I'm signaling for them. I'm doing this to my mom, and my mom's doing this to me. I gotta go back in this bitch. I'm like, no, the test is over. I'm like,
oh my God.
She's like, you know, so she's doing this. I'm doing this. I'm in the little glass part before you go in. We doing this to each other. Meanwhile, Andrea over there signing up. I'm like, what is she signing? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she got to sign me out. This bitch in here finna take the test.
I felt so bad. Like, let me say that. Like, I like half of me, I ain't gonna say half, like 40%. 40% of me like didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But that 60 went on out there and took the test. Okay, so to make a long story short, I passed the test. So we had planned to go to a restaurant to celebrate Bianca getting her license. Like, we planned it beforehand. Like, we just knew she was gonna pass. And so I came back in.
Like, I ain't wasting these reservations.
I hadn't talked to her like before I took my test. So I came back in like with my little green sparkly paper. I felt so bad. I'm like, yo, I'm like, I don't want to like act excited, but I'm geeked. Oh my God, I'm geeked. I'm out here. I'm in these streets. I'm not asking for no more rags. I'm right. What you need from the store, Mom? I'm geeked. In the inside, I'm geeked. But on the outside, I'm like, God, wanting to be like, you know, sensitive to the fact that she didn't get her license. Like, and it was her appointment.
That's what I get.
It was her appointment that he gave me. Trying to keep it together. Like, hers was quick, so he was like, "Anyway, it's her appointment. Still got time."
He didn't give a damn. He opened his little sandwich. So yeah, we got, man.
But I got my license, so
now I got to sit here and wait. I'm already pissed because I'm like, all right. So I'm like, man, she gonna bullshit anyway. I'm like, she ain't gonna get it. So when she came in real slow after dude, I was like, ha. But I was like, well, why she got all these extra papers? Like, what? I'm like, it must be because she underage. I'm like, oh, they gotta take her picture. I'm like, for what? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why she getting her picture taken? I'm like, why she get 2 pictures? I'm like, why they ask them what her birthday is?
Family who failed, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what y'all need her fingerprint for? I'm like, she ain't passed. And so she came over with a little hot license. It's all steaming, fresh, hot ass plastic. My mom, like, you know, my mom, she going, Hercules, you know, that's her baby. So we gotta go out to eat. I'm sick. My feelings hurt. I can't have a cool ass date on my thing. There goes my Drake lyrics, all that stuff. I'm swole. So we're out to eat. My mom, so my mom don't play that shit. My mom is like, you're gonna be happy for your siblings. You're not, you know what I'm saying? It's her day, not yours type. That's my mom didn't play that, you being jealous of somebody else's birthday type, whatever. If it's your birthday, it's your birthday. We celebrate you. So my mom, mind you, I'm 21, but I'm sitting there, I'm like pushing around my little, I'm like, yeah, I just want a vegan ice. I'll eat a napkin because I'm not hungry. Like, I'm just pissed. She's like, you gotta eat that. She's
I'm weak because you really was like that. You was sick.
I was pissed. I didn't want nothing to eat. My stomach was at the DMV store. I was pissed. Like, I was so mad. I was like, I'm suck everybody. Like, I was so mad. And my mom, fix your face. We ain't gonna celebrate your sister. It's her day. I'm like, no, it's literally mine. Like what are you talking about, man?
It was literally your day. It was. I felt so bad. Like,
I was hot, but I thought about it like 2 years later when I was, I had to have surgery or something. I was taking my belly button ring out and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I felt bad when I got my belly button because I really wasn't thinking about it. It just was. And so now I understood. You was like, you wasn't thinking about it. Now, mind you, let me be clear. I went back a week later and got my license. So don't get it twisted.
She did.
I definitely did. I was so mad.
And I was 18 too. So I'm like, so that week it was like, we want to go somewhere.
Yeah, we both got
our drive. She got her license. I'm like, oh
exactly.
My God. I felt so bad.
Oh man. But now I understood like completely how you felt. Like,
yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. But that's the story of how I got my license on her scheduled license day.
Trifling.
Yeah. Thank you for watching our story time on how we both got our driver's license. Again, my name is Miss Andrea Camille.
Yep, and I am Bianca B. Givner, and you guys have been tuned in to our quick story time on the A&B Conversation. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all of that cool stuff.
And as always, mind your business.
Stay blessed.
And stay out of mess.
Out of mess.
Period.
Bye.
You forgot your line, didn't you?
I was like, out of mess.
Stay out of mess, girl.